Alright guys, we're going to fat test Harry Potter's Forbidden Journey.
Alright. So you're going to put your arms on the outside for me. On the green light, which means you won't be safe on the right side.
No problem. Unfortunately, that's another no.
They should all be destroyed.
Okay, this is the look that I had for one day because I thought that maybe the pants that are bunching at the knees, that was giving me some extra IT band issues, but no, it's not that. I think well, anyways, I'm gonna make an appointment with a physiotherapist and get some active release therapy so they can break the T-band up because it sticks to your quad. I'm gonna get that. I need to get it done on both legs, and so I'm gonna get that set up because they basically just beat the hell out of the side of your leg, and it hurts a lot. But when I'm squatting here, that also hurts a lot. And so if I can get most of the pain taken away, if it was like 1/10 of what it is, then that'd be good. Because apparently it also, the IT band sticking to your quad affects how it contracts or affects your strength, and so. That's why sometimes 495 feels way heavier than it should. Because I went back, this guy posted my old lift, the 495 for 20 that I did, and the weight's moving so fast. And I forgot how fast that was. I'm wearing knee sleeves, so that helps a little bit. But I've got other lifts where I'm doing it for 15 or 16, or even back in March when I did it for 18 reps, and it was moving fast. Yeah, the last time I went no belt, when I was wearing those silly Russian shoes, I tweaked my back. It's because I can't go as low as I want to with those because the heel's not high enough. So I'd go into butt wink at the bottom, and that's no good for your lower back, obviously. So I'm gonna book an appointment. Hopefully they can get me in next week, and then I don't think I'll film it. I don't want to see people. I don't want to. Although I kind of want a guy to do it because I don't know if a girl's going to be able to push my leg hard enough. Maybe though. Some of these women though, they got their like babushka, like old Italian woman hands that can just grind bones up. They can I think of Lydia's Italy, and the lady has her big man hands, and it makes me think of her like smushing some dough. And so my leg, basically, they're gonna need my leg like it's some pizza dough. All right. Yeah, chin-ups are feeling pretty good. The 2 days a week seems to be better for recovery for me because the 3 days a week I get the pain in my long head tricep. And holy cow. Oh yeah, press was a freaking shit show. You're gonna see. My back's looking pretty good though. That's way slower than it should have been. So I cut out taking orals, and I just increased my testosterone dosage because the orals don't. My stomach doesn't feel good when I take those, and I want to have 100% stomach strength for when I start my cycle. And so when it takes a while for you don't feel the testosterone the next day, or at least, well, I mean, maybe it'll affect your mood a little bit, but it doesn't. You're not really going to get the extra strength or extra gains, extra water, 2 days after you take a shot of testosterone enanthate. That's all I use. Holy cow. And, oh yeah, I guess I suppose it's comment on the, although I talk about it later, if you're under 200 pounds, you're a twink. Well, basically, unless you're in high school or something, or you weigh if you're under 5'4". This is just if you're a male, obviously. If you're a girl, you probably shouldn't weigh 200 unless you're 6 feet tall, or 6'1" or something like that. Or if you're, if you're a competitive weightlifter, then you got to get pretty big. But then you're just like shrinking down your dating pool, because you gotta date a guy that's like 6 inches taller than you, right? Well, maybe. He's got to hang around Dutch people. This guy said that the average height. He said that the Serbians are the average height 6'4". I don't know about that. I thought the average height in Holland for males was 185 centimeters. I thought that was the tallest. Whoa! That ruined my whole intro. This makes me look incredibly ugly. I got some Philly and third eye action going on, so hopefully I'm blessed with some. I got like a weird Heaven sort of filter on here. Well, okay. There's probably like a smudge or something on the fucking camera lens. One of my other sunglasses, these ones aren't sunglasses, these are for blocking blue light and making you look super freaking ugly. This reminds me of Keenan Cahill, the lip syncing kid that's like, you know what I'm talking about? If you're a millennial, you'll definitely know, because he was like, he was doing all the lip syncing. And he had 50 Cent in his house, and he had the freaking Los Angeles Angels or something in his house. Apparently, he actually died, I think, last year, a couple of years ago, from heart. He had heart surgery, and it obviously went bad. And so, yeah, this is my 90s nightclub music. Some guy linked this in the Discord. It's a good ambience. Definitely Deus Ex inspired. Deus Ex, System Shock. Back when video games didn't suck balls. I didn't play those when they came out because I wasn't a PC gamer. But our PC games, the PC games I played back in the day were Tonka Fire Rescue, and then I played RuneScape Classic. So that's all my references are really basic, bitch, because all I know is RuneScape Classic. That's not, people say that, I don't know why it's called old school. Old school is classic when the guys are like, okay, when the guys are like, it's 0, 0, 0, 0. At least that was my experience. And then when you're casting magic, you're going like this, and then there's some projectile. Or if you're an archer, this is my short bow. Okay, that's you training off cows when you're standing on the other side of the fence, and then they're just standing there going like this. Well, they actually don't even make noises. The amount of the sound effects in the game were just like. The game is still sweet though. And then when you're mining, you're just doing the same thing, but you're thinking of a pickaxe, and then coal appears in your bag. That's how that game's so basic, but yeah, it was cool. And after that was Diablo 2. So by the time Diablo 2 came out, System Shock 2 and Deus Ex were kind of, well, they weren't really older, but those weren't really the kind of games I was into. I always like role-playing games, or like fantasy games. And then after Diablo 2, there was Warcraft 3, and then there was World of Warcraft, and then everything was World of Warcraft after that. Well, I played some other games. I played Gears of War 2. I liked... This isn't a thing about video games, but Unreal Tournament 3. Nobody knows that game. It wasn't very popular. My friend says that it was just it was a demo of the new Unreal Engine to see what it could look like and what it could do. It's a fun game. I've got that game still. It's like I bought it from GameStop for or maybe EB Games for $5, and it has a black and white cover. Someone must have just photocopied the original case, and then that slid into a DVD case, and that's what I got. So, man, this talking is really wearing me out. Okay. I know Mother's Day was a while back, but mothers are so cool. Especially single moms. They're heroes. And, yeah. So, if you're a twink, if you're under 200 pounds, okay, it's a little bit of an inflammatory, some sort of a rage bait, is what they call it nowadays. So, what are you going to do? You weigh less than 200. I mean, sure, maybe there's professional fighters under 200. This doesn't apply to you because you can beat me up. But if you're under 200, then that's a freaking problem. And Sam Sulek said that 2023 is the year of the 200 pounders. That's kind of aiming low. Although you don't want to just gain a shitload of body fat, because that looks fucking terrible. But you know, if you're 5'8", this is like a Ripito thing. People say I'm like a Ripito lover. I took the Ripito pill, starting strength pill. I took a megadose of it actually. But I mean, although I still have to get to 300 pounds before I can really, that's when you really go all in. Because 6'1", 300 pounds, maybe 315. That's where you're going to be your strongest, or at least if you're that height. So if you're like 5'8", you want to weigh like 240. Okay, 5'10", you want to weigh like 265. Okay, and that's nothing new. I mean, I've said that probably like 150 every single video, basically. So I need to think of something new to say. You notice how there's an epidemic of 21-year-old gurus, like life coaches. Yeah. So what they do is they'll just memorize. Look at this sweet reflection. They'll just memorize some other like manosphere guy, and they'll memorize his whole thing, and he kind of copy it, but be a light beer version of that guy, and then try and make a career out of it. Or they work out. They've been working out for 2 weeks, and now they feel the need to vlog their gym experience, which is freaking. It should be embarrassing, but for some reason Gen Z has less self-awareness than the boomers. Because you see, you know what I mean. And at the start of my video, we'll segue into this, because why the hell not? Because this is pretty much everybody watches this channel agrees with me. And you know, if you're fat and you're strong, you're an exception. Okay, this doesn't apply to you, because then you're at least useful. Most fat people are just parasites, and they're disgusting, and they make me want to puke. And but you see these boomers, especially boomer guys, they're walking around with their shirt off. They've got the big pregnancy belly and titties. And like, come on, dude. You know that, like, holy shit. You might as well start shitting on the sidewalk. I don't know who does that though. It's obscenity. Yeah. Ain't obscenity. Sound like a dummy. What do we got here? Mean meathead at the gym today.
I'm laughing because that guy over there, total dickhead. I go ask him, hey man, you're pretty buff.
I'll have to cut this part.
Workout with like maxing, or just doing smaller weights consistently. Can't hit the part.
Why go work out? Why no? These people here are fucking hilarious. I put back here and started laughing.
You know you're not working out right when you can fucking talk like this. When you're doing a lift, even though it's the freaking good girl lift that he's doing.
He's not happy with himself. That's why he's being rude. So you laugh.
Life Fitness, that's what they got, a Good Life. This looks like it's a Dick's Sporting Goods. Oh my goodness. Okay. Like I said, to skip to the end where you can see his physique. Is this him? No. Hopefully he's flexing in front of the mirror. Oh, hell yeah. He's got he's got a man beard. You know. Everybody, if you can grow a beard, then, oh man. Okay, this is what we can segue into, trashing twinks, trashing fat people. Now it's time to go into the people with no personality, which is almost everybody. Most people don't have any. They have their beard. They have a t-shirt that says something funny on it that they didn't come up with, but they identify with it. They have their music. They have their Jeep. They have their dumb Japanese car. They have their trucks. Oh, silly boy, trucks are for girls. You ever see that bumper sticker? You ever not vomit when you see that? Oh, they have their tattoos. You have your silly fucking tattoos. Oh man, those are my kids' names. What, are you gonna forget your kids' names? Is that from? Are you foreseeing the future when you've got like Joe Biden head? My kids' names: chocolate chip. Yeah, the worst thing is car guys, or even gym people. Some guy joined the Discord, and he's like, "You guys actually post any lifting in here? What are you gonna do? Show every single one of your lifts? Okay? Do you think the thing about that? Do people really care about your set of hip abductors and adductors, the squeezer and the opener? Okay, the good girl, bad girl. What is this? No, yes. What do they call that? Or the bellows? The bellows depends who's on the machine, right? The bellows, and then it's everyone in the gym's dropping. There's a few girls like that at Good Life, that's for sure. And those tiny little muscles, training those tiny little hip adductors, it's gonna make all the fat on the inside of your legs disappear. Come on. Everyone knows that old 80s gimmick thing where you put it between your knees and you go. Everyone knows that's the fucking goat. I lost the plot. I'll take a sip. So I gotta get a haircut today because I look like an idiot. Well, more of an idiot. Shit. The gym's the freaking worst. Oh yeah, you need to post you guys post any lifting? We talk about lifting. You're just gonna post everything. That's like, I could post more lifting. When am I gonna just post my lifts that I do every single day? When am I grave strong? No offense. But I mean, frankly, I only want it to be something that's I think is impressive, okay, or I think that I'm proud of. But most of the other stuff is just it's just filler until your next peak. There was a while when I first started weightlifting seriously where I was PRing every single week, but you don't do that at a high level. You PR like twice a year. I don't think I'm going to PR my deadlift this year because I don't want to take it that far, but we'll see. We'll see. That the next thing is squats. Okay, and I managed to PR my squats a couple times this year, and my overhead press, and I don't know, I suppose chin-ups, but it's freaking chin-ups. What am I, Smyev? It's like I'm going to be the chin-up guy. It's like these people that do dips, these people that do, what the fuck is that? There's like obscure lifts, and there's world champions for it, like the power curl championship. Oh, come on. The thing is, the more obscure the category, the less competition there is. That way you'll be like the reverse curl world champion. It's like this guy, I know he was into Gears of War, and he was like, I don't know, top 100 players. But there's only like 300 players. Okay? That's why it depends on what game you have. Like, the higher your ranking in like a more popular game like League of Legends, Fortnite. Fortnite's a terrible game. It's I hate it. Not just because I suck at it. I like League of Legends back in the days when I used to play, but I'm a freaking grandpa compared to the kids. I played 2011 and 2012. Okay? And to me, that was the good year before everyone was a freaking douchebag trying to emulate. They were trying to be Tyler 1, and it just ended up making people not want to play the game. And then people are like, "Oh, League of Legends is just losing players," or the new players that come in are just getting smurfed on because people are doing the Tyler 1 thing and they're getting banned. They have like 17 banned accounts. Yeah, that's another thing. Oh, we can go back to the personalities. This guy linked a video and he was talking about these nerd girls, these posers. That's a lot of things. Girls that are into metal, girls. I think that there is genuine like girls that are into these sorts of things, but they're not the ones you see on Twitch. They're very socially awkward, very shy, and these girls on Twitch are they're not pretty enough to be like Instagram models, so they have to go to a less attractive demographic, attractive demographic. Because, you know, it's not like nerds still have money, and so nerds will throw money at them. You know, imagine you get like these girls like, who's a girl gamer? Pokimane? Pokimane, they'll, you know, these guys that they're throwing like thousands of dollars at her, and she's, you know, every single one of them has a boyfriend. Come on, guys. And you're spending like $1,000 a month. Who cares? You're spending $10. Let's say it's like a sub. You're subbed and it's like $5 a month. You're spending $5 a month, and nothing's ever gonna happen between you. And she probably thinks you're a contemptible piece of crap, because you are. But she's even worse for taking your money, like leading you on like that. I don't know if she leads you on, but if these girls aren't open about having a boyfriend, then it's kind of like that. So. The gym girls. The gym is the new nightclub. That's not a very original sort of thing, but basically it's because they, instead of like spending, well, they still have this, they still have their clubbing dresses, but girls will spend like thousands of dollars on active wear or lounge wear. It's lounge wear. It's just basically like, you know, tight. It's, you know, it's some sort of sports bra or something, and then tight pants or tight shorts, biker shorts, short shorts. Yeah. And there's probably like one or two girls at your gym that actually want to get stronger and want to get in shape. And but you've been there. You've seen it. Yeah, you've seen it. That's why I can't go to the gym. You're trying to get serious, and then you got some coochie in your face. Get the hell away from me. Get the hell away from me. The bellows. I mentioned the bellows before. That's a thing. Oh, man. You get these girls that are ran through by like half the guys at the gym. Jeez. What do we got going on here? Let's check the price of Bitcoin. 95,000. Maybe this is the run. This is the run. It was going slow for a while. And anyways, let's see if this guy's got a serious channel. Serious weightlifting channel. Go away. Rylan Shank. What kind of stupid name is that? Installing a dartboard. Oh, so he's going like full English guy. How I found happiness and fulfillment, intentional living. So he does like I don't know, motivational guru shit. Woke up to scorpion. Get me out of here. This is the kind of thing where it's like me telling you about my dreams or something. First of all, who gives a shit? Well, 28 people viewed it. 30-mile-per-hour crash in Las Vegas tunnels with no helmet. Okay. How I found a 5,800 square foot house within 2 hours. Well, with your car. From crazy landlord eviction. Oh my goodness. I got these videos. Who are these? It's like, whoa, I did this and it was crazy. You're like, whoa. The titles have to become more and more outrageous, and then you actually watch the video and it turns out that it might have been a bit of a lie. But your dopamine receptors are so fucking shot that you have to like keep on going, and like, you know, it has to keep on getting like one upped consecutively, so that that's what it takes. It takes like something totally crazy to get your attention. That's why I don't, you know, my sort of content it's a really slow growth, because I freaking ran out of space. Yeah, so it's really slow growth because, you know, I try to be more upbeat, But I can only incorporate so much of that into my personality because, frankly, I'm a douchebag, and that's that would just be sickening to me. I mean, they talk about these people that show things on Instagram and how, they make you, that's why you shouldn't be on social media, because they make you jealous of their life, and that those people aren't actually like that, which is true. But those people, like the people in LA, they just have been faking it for so long that whatever sort of individuality they had is totally gone. And so they just all have the same personality. Trend twins, especially all like the Gen Z kids are the most cookie cutter personality of all time. I'm not saying millennials are much better or any better. But, the dog tag biting, the let's go, everyone has the same haircut. The stupid Ebonics, Skibbity Riz. What the fuck's a Skibbity Riz? For real, them saying bro every other word. That used to just be a brown guy thing. They stole that from the freaking brown guys. And so... yeah, I don't really have it in my... I don't really think I would turn into that sort of thing, but you got... there's so many people... That's why I've heard people comment on my thing. They're like, they're sick of these so-called influencers. They do have great influence because everyone's acting the way they do. These vacuous LA turds. And it's not just fitness in the fitness industry. You hear guys like Sam Hyde and Nick Rochefort talk about LA and how everyone's fake and gay. Yeah. It's like if you're part of some sort of like left-wing group, like art community, music thing, those people are the most fake and gay of them all. The people that look like that guy with he's got his beard and he's lumbersexual shirt on. He's probably got a hat on, and listens to indie rock. The sort of art that can only be publicly funded, or some like rich person has to get tricked out of giving money to other people, giving the money that they inherited from one of their hardworking ancestors or their husband. They give that money away for some like silly art project that no one would give any money for. They get swindled out of their money basically by some like silver-tongued freak. So, now I lost the plot again. Perfect time for another. So, oh my goodness. So, I'm not really resentful of not having a fast-growing channel, because it's better if it goes this way. Because if somebody shared it, it would grow faster. But then people would just be here for the lifting. And most of the video, frankly, is me talking. It's my monologue or something like that. And I try to just focus on lifting because that's kind of like my strength. I know other things, but that's the original interest, the original thing that grabs people's interest. I'm not going to try and turn into some sort of political pundit. Those are the freaking fakest people ever. Yeah. Oh yeah, Trump's gonna save you. Trump's gonna save America, guys. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Are taxes gonna go down? Oh, they might say they're gonna go down. Sure. Anyways, yeah, and most of my audience is positive, so it's attracting the right people, and it's like I said that on Discord. It's like there's lots of support, and although one thing I noticed is that I have to make more basic bitch titles because it just gets more views. That's why the last one, Squats Are King, that was like makes me almost want to vomit. I'll look up some of the other titles that I came up with, because my original series, which was same Sulik ripoff, but I actually had creative titles. Some of those I'm really proud of, although they just popped into my head. Here we go. Sumo is for sissies. That one's kind of basic bitch, but it's also true. Some guy's like, oh, I guess I'm a sissy that pulls 750 sumo. What's your conventional? Some guy's like, oh, you should do a sumo deadlift just to see if you can like get up to 900. It's like, I'm never gonna do sumo. Learning how to do sumo is like learning how to suck cock. I'm good. Best back exercises, hint not hyperextensions. That one's not too bad. Roids made my hair fall. That's just some clickbait. I'm not really, that one doesn't really make me sick. I skipped, let's see. The mythical power of the gut. I'm looking really thick in that one. Chad Moggs again. Bulking, overhead press is king. I guess I've had multiple videos like this. That one's kind of basic, bitch, but that one did pretty good. 1,600 views. I think the trend kicked in. That's a pretty basic bitch one. Everyone has a bad day in the gym. Some of them are just like, I'm just grasping. I'm just reaching for anything I could get. And so it's like, okay, this is better than nothing. The bulk just got dirty. Overhead press is the most important upper body lift. That's like a Ripito rip-off. But that title's pretty basic, bitch. Traps need heavy lifting. There's one right there. Total basic, bitch. So, forgive me for doing the basic bitch titles, okay? Because I'll go all the way back to my the early days. And some of these are... I really like some of these. It's like... There's one with... It's like No Nut November or something. It's I'm flexing my forearm. No, here's another one for the forearm. Massive forearms for Jason Voorhees' skull-crushing power. What else do I got? There's another forearm one in here. Oh, here we go. It's in November. No, not November. Yeah, right. Check out that freaky pump. And I'm like... Buck Sulek, Top G, takes gym into a whole nother level. And then my brother told me to do this where I zoom in on my ass for a thumbnail. It says, massive glutes. Blow your Instagram up with Buck's Backside Builder 4000. I've got my Michael Myers suit on, so I said undeadlift. Summoning Michael Myers strength with the power suit. Here we go, another one. Tremendous triceps for Donkey Kong hammer slapping earthquake action. Training bench to defend Earthrealm from Outworld. Animality. Flawless victory. Animality. Pretty cool, huh? If you've seen Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation, you know what I'm talking about there. That movie's fucking hilarious. Back and biceps. Largest arms in the world. Hacks to unleash inner spirit animal. Bulkamania runs wild on squats, brother. Bigger nose by the day. Bigfoot beast bench, power building, pec ponage, and Tinder swiping. The Tinder swiping thing, I might bring that back just for some filler. People like that. That's a ripoff of Sam Hyde, but he only did like 1 or 2 videos like that. So there's this. That reminds me of another ripoff, but I don't want to get too sidetracked. Oh, here, chin squats, and a grown male courageously plays Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, here we go. Back, plus Pokemon's ex-boyfriend, Hacker Supreme, bulks up to show that he's over it. Pokemon's ex-boyfriend. I wonder if that could be something to, like, get some views, where I just pretend like I used to date Pokemon. Yeah. She'd be flattered. Look at me, I'm a fucking animal. Jeez, that freaking big-nosed galoot. I don't know, her nose... Actually, I gotta look her up quick. Let's see how big her nose is compared to mine. She can't... I don't want her to have a bigger nose than me. Okay, let's go side view. Because there's there's like ways you can do your makeup. Oh my goodness, there's her without makeup. She's like a 5. I'm her same height. It's too hard on her. But yeah, she's about a 5. And... I don't know, she's wearing a really flattering bra there, and it's like, holy shit. And then there's another picture here where it's like, okay, B cups. She goes from like D cups to B cups. And frankly, I'm one of these guys that's like, basically, I don't really care. I remember some guy said that Megyn Kelly has been semaglutide ruined her, and he posted 4 pictures of her. And it's like, okay, well, I guess your testosterone isn't all that high. Or you've never taken Trenbolone before. Because, yeah, I don't really want to. You know what I'm getting at. Basically, you remember a 4, when you use steroids, a 4 becomes a 7 and a 7 becomes a 10. That's not a joke either. Let's just go Pokemon's nose. That's oh man, that's kind of hot. She could peg you with her nose. Pokemon nose squawks for simps. She's got that beak. There's this girl that I was talking to, and she says that she knows someone's Italian if they got a bump on their nose. I don't have that. My brother has that. That's like the semi-hook. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This thing about these nerds, of these freaks, where they're like, if there's a girl that's like a 5, but they play games, then they immediately become a 10. It's like, oh, she likes games, sweet. She'll be able to appreciate my fucking epic ponage skill. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, you got all your skills maxed out in RuneScape? Holy shit, that's gonna make him so wet. Oh, you got, how many level 60s do you have in Vanilla WoW? Every single class? On Alliance and Horde? Oh, man, if I was a girl, I'd be so wet from that. Wait. How many skins do you have in League of Legends? Oh, you're in Diamond 1? Oh. It's another freaking thing. Yeah. That's like being good at baking a cake. Oh, you can bake a cake really good? Oh man, that girls are just their clothes are gonna be flying off. Yeah. Oh, red velvet cupcakes? You're gonna make that for her? Oh, dude, you're probably gonna freaking clean up.